Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Welcome to your What Do You Need to Know for the week of August 7th through the 13th. I am pulling some theme cards here, and then we're going to get into, it's this one. And then we're going to pull a month card for a clarifier with it, and also an overall topic card. Then we'll do the 9-card spread, and we'll deep dive with some clarifying cards. These readings have been fascinating. I am recording on the day of the Lionsgate Gateway. This energy is in opposition to your sign, and so it's totally activating you. This is a very powerful opportunity for you, so I encourage you to check out your Lionsgate reading. You have here, ooh, for some of you, you are going through, and again, these are very specific readings because they're only going to be about these kinds of things, right? So it's not the overall energy of your sign. And so because I do sun, moon, and rising, I put these back. And so check out your sun, moon, and rising if this isn't for you. But for some of you, you're undergoing a situation which is affecting your health. Okay, so it could be stress. Could be stress around the work, around a relationship. It could be actually something that you're physically not feeling well, and something is going on with that. The good news is it is a temporary situation because we have the card of the tent. We have the cane. Pay attention to your health. And so there could be, this is why I feel like it's a stressor that may be affecting your health. Because it says pay attention to your health. And so you may be noticing that you're not feeling your best, and you're like drilling down hard, trying to get stuff done, trying to, and we have planets going to retrograde. Mercury is now in shadow in this reorganizing energy in your 8th house of transformation. And so while you're undergoing this process of reevaluating, reinventing, this goes all the way through until October 18th when it clears its shadow. And so this is a long period of time where you're looking at a lot of things and organizing and reorganizing and reevaluating and reconstructing something in your life on some aspect, right? And we always do this during Virgo season anyways, but with Mercury in retrograde there, it's going to be really amped up. And right now Mars is there, the action planet is also in Mercury. And so there's a lot of energy around this needing to do this. And so you could be pushing just a little too hard. And as things start to slow down, we're in shadow now. It doesn't station retrograde until the 23rd. But while we are going through this energy, you may find, and we have a new moon coming up, which always drains energy because we pull our energy in, and it's opposing your sign, and that's coming up on the 16th. And so you may really find that you are pushing a little too hard. Can you find a way to de-stress? And so maybe you can't slow down with whatever you're doing, but can you find downtime? Can you de-stress through physical activity is a really good way to do it. So by going for a walk in the evening after dinner, just to release some of that energy would be a great way to get there. I prefer to recommend that you don't wear headphones, but this is about de-stressing. So if it is music or that you need, if that's what it takes to de-stress, in this case, this isn't about communication with spirit. This is more about letting out the energy. And so if that's what works for you, go ahead and do that. So you have the bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Right? And so it's so interesting because it's the bull, which squares your sign. It's the not backing down energy, and then strength and fortitude, that's Leo the lion. So it's like I feel like you're caught up in this energy of really feeling a lot of pressure. We have Uranus squaring your sign, and Uranus rules your sign. It's over in Taurus, this bull energy. And so I feel like you're getting downloads and insights, and you're feeling this, but Jupiter's trying to help you to expand while it's squaring your energy, right? So this is a lot of things putting pressure on you right now, and it would be very beneficial overall for you, I think, to take it one step at a time, and to create a balance in what's going on. So we have the card of January. So January being significant in some way, we have career. And so you might be pushing toward this new year, new thing coming up, and it's requiring you to really drill in. And January is likely, if you are an Aquarius rising, it could be your 12th house. And so if you are an Aquarius rising, Christmas right up to your birthday, right through actually February, you probably are very low energy. And so you try to get stuff done now while the sun is in the houses that are very public for you, right? But you have to pay attention to what is your own personal rhythm, because those houses are based on your rising sign. And that's why when you're looking at anything around that, I notice a lot of readers when they say, you know, well, this is in your 7th house, whatever, they aren't really specifying for you, but that would be your rising sign based. And so it's always important to figure out what your own energetic cycles are that can help you to figure out what is going on with you. Wow, that's an interesting placement. Okay. Wow. All right. Overall energy is the key. So when the key is the overall energy, we definitely have to look at what is in the position of the key and the key to the situation. It's like Spirit saying, no, this is everything right now. And here we have the divine feminine energy. It's receptive, but she is being carried forward. And so there is a need to trust the process, to release some of the stress that's going on. You may be feeling like things are moving too slow because this January card, he's frozen solid and nothing's moving, right? And so you may feel like, I want a career advancement, nothing's coming through. I've applied for jobs, nothing's coming through. I need a pay raise, nothing's coming through. And because here in the energy of resources, it's like you're expecting something to happen. And I am sitting here drumming my fingers thinking, oh my God, when? Okay, like seriously, where's the break? When is this going to happen? And so that is why they're saying there's a temporary situation here, and be strong and stay in your power, right? Stay in your power. Show strength and fortitude. And overcome the obstacles that are coming. This is a big transformative time for you. And whatever obstacles are showing up for you, your ability to be emotionally balanced is going to be the key to success. Your ability to be emotionally balanced is going to be the key to your success. They said to say it again. Okay, so in the area of the mountain, we have the transformation. So there's something you're trying to transform in your life, and clearly it has taken a long time. And they're saying to go with the flow. To go with the flow. Because what you want is coming in. It feels like something, so it's community. And since we have career here, it's a new workplace situation, a new client, a new something around the new with it. Okay, so aligning your thoughts with your actions. If you are saying, God, this is taking forever, this is never going to happen, you're actually creating more of a blockage. Your ability to just be open to receiving the opportunities when they come, to, I want to say, de-stress. De-stress. Go and have fun while you're waiting for the change to happen. Now, this change that is coming may be really important for you being able to afford fun. So find the things that you can do that are free, that are fun, that are enjoyable, that are relaxing. There are so many things you can do, right? You don't have to pay to go to the movie theater. You can get free movies on YouTube. You can go for a walk. You don't need a gym. You can go and watch a sunset or a sunrise, always free. What feeds your soul? What helps you feel like today was fun? Like, find one thing every day to really enjoy. Can you call up a friend and chat for a while? That's, free. You pay that monthly plan anyway, right? So what can you do? We have Epona. It says earth magic. So the black horse is the subconscious. It is aligning the conscious with the subconscious. And it is about understanding that this is going to come to you. And feeling frustrated at the how slow it's taking has a lot to do with how many freaking planets are in retrograde right now. Venus is in retrograde. Let me run the list down for you. Uranus stations retrograde at the end of the month, so you can add that one to the pile. We have Saturn in retrograde, Chiron in retrograde, Pluto in retrograde, Neptune in retrograde, Venus in retrograde, and Mercury in shadow getting ready to station retrograde. The energy has slowed down. That is not your imagination. But when the energy all slows down, it is giving us an opportunity to say, okay, what have I learned so far? How can I apply this? And how can I, when it is in Mercury retrograde, how can I reinvent the situation? How can I reorganize it? How can I redo this? How can I reinvest my energy into something new? How can I do that? How can I take what I know already, and how can I recreate things and repackage it into a new way? Because Mercury in Virgo, it rules Virgo as well as Gemini, it's about the strategy, and it's about mercantile. It's about manifesting through strategy. And so with all these planets that are slowing down, and Taurus is about being very grounded and creating, manifesting. Your ruling planet is over there. Saturn, your other ruling planet, also in retrograde, in Pisces, about creating structure around the dreams. In the house, if you're in Aquarius rising, your second house of what you value. And so it's a great time to align, to come into balance, because here in the energy of how do you transform the situation, we have the seahorse. And the seahorse is emotionally balanced. It's moving forward. But the thing about the seahorse, it is the male that does the nurturing. The action it takes is nurturing. And so this is nurturing of yourself, nurturing of an idea, nurturing of those around you. There's a nurturing energy here. Be open to receiving. It's the key to the situation, and it is the overall energy. And so things will flow to you when you allow yourself to be in flow. The action to take here is we have the lighthouse, okay? So the lighthouse, it shines its light out there, and it warns others of the dangers, right? But it's a beacon of where the safe harbor is. And so you're being asked to shine your light out there into the world right now, to show others the way, right? So how can you mentor in order to create opportunities for yourself, right? How can is there something that you know that you can share with others that allows you to become this beacon? Because when you become a beacon, a light that shines out there, then you become a magnet. You draw and attract opportunities, right? The ships come into the harbor. And so it feels like a reorganization of the way you're looking at things, because you have multiple opportunities here. We've got the new here, the child, something new, but there's two. And so it feels like there's a choice and a decision, and you're waiting on information. And so maybe that's what's going on here, is maybe you're waiting to find out if you're like in the military, they ask you for a list of where you're going to go, and you give them the list, and you may get one of the things off the list, not necessarily, but you're waiting to find out where you're going, or you might get a promotion, or you might not. You're up for a promotion, but so are 3 other people. Who's going to get it, right? And so there's this energy feels like waiting for forces outside of you to decide. And all you can do is release the anxiety around it at this point in time, and find a way to enjoy the now moment, because really that's all that exists, is right now. Right now, right now. That's why breathing, and you're an air sign. One way to release stress is maybe join a yoga class, or study breath work, or if you already know how to do these things, but you've been slack, right? Like, oh my gosh, I've been so busy, I haven't taken time to meditate, or haven't taken time to do my yogic breathing, or I haven't. Well, this would be a good time to go back into that, to consciously choose to align your energies, so that you can become a beacon that draws and attracts to you the opportunities. In the heart space, we've got the birds, okay? So this means communicating from the heart with people around you. So again, a good way to release stress is to have pleasant conversations with people around you. But also communicate with your higher self to reconnect in. Because there is a change happening. We have the card of community here, the garden. It's shifting, it's changing. You can see the statue is getting ready to tip over. The currents are changing something in your community. And this in-between phase feels very temporary. It's just really annoying because you want to know what's going on, right? I just want to know. I remember, I feel like there's very few things in life that get to surprise you. So when I was pregnant with my first child, who was an Aquarius, I didn't want to know if she was a boy or a girl. I didn't want to know. Oh, that's so interesting. And the second one, I didn't want to know. We got the third one, who's also an Aquarius, by the way. But I was under so much stress, and I had to decide, was I setting up the boys' room or the girls' room? Like I felt all this pressure to know where to set up for the baby, right? And so I had to find out because I couldn't stand waiting to know. So set up the boys' room. You guys, okay? Yeah. Oh, there. Look, I'm gonna show you something here. There's a story that's happening. Okay. You have the bull that showed up again. Okay? The bull says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. If there is a career opportunity that you want, don't give up. How can you increase your light? How can you draw and attract it to you? 1, don't be stressed. 2, shine your light out there. If you're looking for promotion, you're up against other people. What does this promotion entail? Does it entail leadership? Does it entail mentoring, guiding? Can you do some of this stuff anyway before you're even getting paid for it, just to show that you can, just to, shine a little more? Okay. Stand up forcibly for what you believe. If there's something going on in the workplace that's not cool, maybe you have to take a stand. Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying that to an Aquarius. Okay, your strength and intelligence will get you through. Do not rush your decision based on limited information. You don't know everything yet. Mercury's going into retrograde. You're not going to know everything for a while. That's why relieving your stress is going to be really important. There's something, stand your ground. Don't give ground. But also be open to receiving. Look, we have the information in the area of there's a lack of information causing anxiety. Be open to receiving. We do have this communication card coming forward. You're going to know what's truth. It's going to resonate. See all that blue on the bluebirds? It's also the bluebirds of happiness, but it's blue of authenticity. And it will resonate. And see all the blue here on the lighthouse? I think you're going to know what the truth is, and you're going to shine that light out there. It's going to create a change in your community. Probably with your career community, but it could be the community you live in. Don't be impatient. Wait for things to be revealed to you. There's something you don't know yet. And it feels like it's going to be in divine timing. You're not going to know until you know, but in the meantime, you take good care of yourself. You may not know until January. Be patient. We have another Mercury retrograde going on then, FYI. So, that one though, backs into Sagittarius. So it's only from like 8 degrees of Capricorn. So that means that actually by January, even though we're probably I don't know the dates in that one. But it might be cleared through by then. Let me just peek and see what's going on there. So that Mercury retrograde starts on December 13th. It runs for 3. Oh, here we go. I wrote it down. Good for me. Ooh, it goes direct. It stations direct on the 1st, on January 1st. So it might be that you need more information, and then you're going to need more. So be patient. It might take you until January. So Mercury will probably clear its shadow right before your birthday, because if it stations direct, it takes like 3 weeks to get out of the shadow, and so that would line it right up with your birthday season, Aquarius season. And so something to keep in mind is you're playing a long game here. You're playing a long game, and so that's why your health becomes important, because when although that cortisol and everything that comes with stress hormones, they can be beneficial if you got to run from the dinosaur, right? But they're not going to be beneficial long term if this sense of impending doom or whatever that's going on that's creating this what is the word I want? When you have stress that's every day, I can't think of the word. That continual state of stress, that's what creates heart disease. That's what creates health problems. So it's important that you are taking care of your physical body temple and your mind. Right? Okay, so let's see here. Welcome others' constructive opinions, and don't allow yourself to be pushed. So you need to be doing more information gathering. We do have the card of this. So then underneath that, so that was the card, and these underlying cards wanted to come through. And so I feel like they are like the next step. And I do think this is like when we get into your birthday season, right? We have the free spirit. Reach for it. Signs of good fortune are on the way. After the free spirit, you have the new journey and the card of new beginnings, right? And so something is going to shift and change, but I do think we have this cycle of time that you need to go through where you're gathering more information in order to make the best choice and decision for yourself, where you have the freedom to go. And so in order to manifest and create what you want, be open to receiving the information, take good care of your health, allow this transformation to happen, and don't forget to enjoy life while it's happening. Your emotional balance is going to become very important. We have fluorite and peridite. Good fortune is the result of good thoughts and action. I am grateful for my blessing. Align that energy. Release feelings of impatience. Gosh, you just can't make this crap up. Release feelings of impatience, jealousy, and frustration. Improve ability to integrate and process life. Connect to the inner strength and unlimited potential. And then you have fluorite. I am smart. I am opening to learning something new. I am organized. That is the energy we are in right now. As a matter of fact, I stayed up late last night making myself a little teeny fluorite bracelet because that is the energy we're in right now. I thought, you know what I really need is some fluorite. To use this Mercury retrograde energy and to use it to really organize and be strategic about, because I got stuff I'm trying to manifest too, just like everybody else, right? And so there is this need to bring this energy in. Okay, clear thinking, release mind chatter, maintain courage and self-confidence, and recognize your own intelligence, ease with problem solving. Get yourself some fluorite. You can get just a single stone and carry it, but I find it's easier. So you can order. You don't have to stay up late making a bracelet. You can order them online. There you go. What a great reading. Look, you guys, if you are patient, if you will play the long game and take care of your health in the meantime, there is, it feels like doors of abundance are opening up to you, right? You have good fortune and in this organization. So use this time with all these planets in retrograde. Use this time to recalibrate for the next step. All right, you guys take good care. I'm on Facebook every day, really get into the astrology over there. We're working with Venus right now. She's in Leo during this Lion's Gate energy and this new moon really activating her, coming up on the 16th. And so come over and check out what's going on over there, you guys. Be patient. I know it's not easy. So in the meantime, do things you enjoy. Set another goal. Oh, that's interesting. That temporary, they just showed me something. Okay, this temporary tent, this is why you hang out to the end, because I tell you, stuff keeps coming on through. This temporary tent. All right, so you have this other thing that you're trying to do. Can you distract yourself by creating a short-term goal for yourself between now and your birthday? So maybe that short-term goal is actually like physical fitness, right? And so by the time I get to my birthday, I'm going to be in a bathing suit ready, and I'm going to be able to hit the beach someplace warm, right? And so you have 6 months. You can totally, 5 months, 6 months, whatever, 7, I don't know. You can totally transform your body though in like 6 weeks, but you got all this time. And so, but do it because you enjoy it. So pick something you like and do this activity that will benefit your body and take care of your health. Don't push too hard. Again, don't push too hard. We already got that, right? All the retrograde stuff, don't push too hard. But you can find something else, a temporary goal that you can be working on that you have some control over, because you don't have control over this except to receive information, right? So right now you're receiving on this, but what can you actively do in another arena of your life that has a short-term process to it? Maybe you want to write a book, or maybe you want to, something that you can do that doesn't need other people to get in, or the cycles to line up. What can you do right now that's fun and entertaining for you as a stress relief? What can you do? Find something entertaining for yourself. All right, you guys take good care. I'll talk to you soon.